The gentle gent of the sea manatee may be suffering in silence, and the consequences could be dire. These magnificent creatures face emotional challenges that often go unnoticed, putting their survival at risk. Imagine floating in Florida's warm waters, surrounded by seagrass, watching a manatee glide effortlessly. But beneath that calm exterior lays a complex world of stress signals that many marine biologists struggle to interpret. Understanding these signals is critical to their well-being. Ignoring them could lead to devastating outcomes. Take noise pollution as an urgent example. When engines roar and boats zoom by, manatees don't just swim away, they experience heightened stress that impacts their emotional health. Their communication, often dismissed as simple sounds, is actually a rich tapestry of distress that reveals their suffering. Even the most dedicated marine biologists might miss these signals. They are trained to observe behavior, but what if they don't know what to look for? Picture this: you're on the shoreline, witnessing what appears to be tranquility while fear lurks just beneath the surface. The stakes are high. If we overlook these emotional signals, we risk misunderstanding manatees' needs and jeopardizing their survival. Consider a mother manatee and her calf navigating a busy waterway. While the mother remains vigilant, the calf feels overwhelmed with stress, threatening their bond and survival. This isn't just theoretical. Real-life consequences arise when researchers fail to grasp the emotional landscape of manatees. Stress can lead to health issues, endangering their very existence. It's time to rethink how we study these gentle gents. New research methods are emerging, enabling scientists to connect with manatees on a deeper emotional level. Imagine using technology to listen to their calls and understand their emotional state, creating an environment where they can truly thrive. The hidden truth is clear: we must expand our understanding of marine life. The often overlooked emotional intelligence of manatees deserves our urgent attention. As you reflect on this, consider how your actions impact their world. It's time to advocate for these extraordinary beings, ensuring their silent struggles are heard. Have you ever wondered what it's like to swim alongside a manatee? While many see these gentle gents as symbols of peace, there's a hidden world beneath the surface that even seasoned marine biologists can miss. Picture this: you're on a research expedition, excited to observe these incredible creatures in their natural habitat. Suddenly, you face a situation that challenges everything you thought you knew about marine life. It's not just about gathering data, it's about navigating an emotional landscape that few are truly prepared for. Many overlook the emotional intelligence challenges that marine biologists encounter while studying manatees. Science often feels like just numbers and charts, but what happens when emotions come into play? Imagine it standing at the edge of a crystal-clear lagoon, watching a mother manatee and her calf. They seem peaceful, yet beneath that calm surface lies a harsh reality. You begin to notice signs of stress and discomfort, subtle cues that many might overlook. What if those signs are actually warnings? As you delve deeper, you realize that an unexpected emotional bond can form between researchers and the animals they study. This connection can lead to misunderstandings and poor decision-making. When you see a manatee in distress, it tugs at your heartstrings, and that emotional response can cloud your professional judgment. Here's the twist: these emotionalities can blur your objectivity. What you thought was a harmless interaction might actually put the very creatures you aim to protect at risk. Can you imagine the weight of that realization? Think back to a time when you had to balance your feelings with what needed to be done. For biologists, this is a daily struggle. Every moment spent observing these animals can stir up anxiety. What if they don't thrive? What if your research impacts their survival? But this isn't just about the biologists. The communities surrounding manatee habitats are affected too. Emotional intelligence isn't just a personal journey, it's a shared responsibility. Misunderstandings can lead to harmful practices and policies that ripple through the entire ecosystem. What if I told you there are solutions? Simple yet effective strategies can help biologists manage their emotional responses. Techniques like mindfulness and reflective practices can create a buffer between feeling and action. Imagine us starting each research day with clarity and purpose, experiencing a sense of calm that enhances your observations. It's not just about collecting data, it's about protecting these magnificent creatures from the inside out. As we wrap up, consider how your emotional intelligence shapes your perspective not just in marine biology, but in life overall. We all have our own manatees to study those issues that tug at our hearts and cloud our judgment. So, the next time you find yourself in an emotional whirlwind, take a breath. Reflect. Just like the biologists dedicated to understanding manatees, your emotional intelligence could be the key to gaining clearer insights. If you found this exploration of marine biology intriguing, consider subscribing for more insights into the unseen challenges in our world. What other hidden truths are waiting for us to uncover? Did you know that manatees experience stress in surprising ways? Picture a marine biologist intently observing a manatee, only to realize that the signs of distress aren't as obvious as expected. This challenge reveals a hidden truth about manatee emotional intelligence. While many see manatees as peaceful creatures gliding through coastal waters, the reality is much more complex. Their stress signals often go unnoticed, leaving researchers scrambling to understand their needs. Imagine dedicating years to studying these animals, only to discover that their well-being hinges on subtle QS behaviors that can easily be overlooked. What if the very methods used to observe them are inadvertently causing more harm? Consider a biologist approaching a manatee for data collection. Instead of a calm interaction, the manatee becomes agitated. The biologist might interpret this as a natural response, but it could actually indicate deeper emotional distress. Now, think about their environment. The waters where manatees feed can be chaotic, filled with boats and noise. This external stress complicates their already intricate emotional landscape. How do you account for the constant sounds of engines that drown out their natural communication? As researchers dig deeper, they are uncovering layers of cognition suggesting that manatees possess a form of emotional intelligence we're just beginning to grasp. They navigate a world filled with challenges, and it's our responsibility to understand and protect them. The complex waterways, foraging spots, and playful behaviors of manatees indicate our rich inner life. However, understanding these creatures requires not just scientific inquiry but also a shift in perspective. If biologists overlook the emotional signals manatees send, they risk missing crucial aspects of conservation. Imagine watching a group of manatees when one suddenly swims away from the other, a behavior you might easily dismiss.